Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and we are in the midst of one hell of a sports Saturday. I'd say welcome to Pregaming with Bordzy, but hello and welcome to a Blue Jays live stream during Game 7 of the World Series. You can tell by the two of us here wearing our jerseys, tension's a little high right now. Tension's a little high on the baseball field. I saw Amanda pointed out this is like hockey meets baseball right now with these boys. Let the boys fight. Let the boys tilly.
Blue.
I am full of just a pit of anxiety in my stomach right now. I have been for every game of this World Series. We'll talk about the Oilers. We'll give you all your need to know information. Obviously, a 30-minute show this evening because, hey, I'll say it. There's bigger things at stake right now than the Oilers, 13th, 14th game of the season against the Blackhawks. We love you all. The ones that are in the chat right now, you're the absolute troopers. And I like that they've just been talking Jays in the chat the entire day. That's all I've been doing also. But hello, what up, and welcome to Pregaming with Bordzy, presented by Bet365. Download the app today because whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Smacked a nice Jays parlay yesterday. I didn't put money line in it. That was a smart decision on my part because I said I'm going to be happy enough if they were to have won Game 6. They obviously didn't. I didn't keep that same strategy tonight because it's all or nothing. Money line is in the parlay. Shout out Springer. Shout out Ernie Clement. But also shout out my co-host this evening. It's Brett and Bordzy. That's all you want, the dream team on this Saturday night. Resident LA Dodgers fan here at Oilers Nation. Give me a vibe check. How you feeling? Down 3-1. 2 men on.
3-1, which was kind of surprising initially. I thought Will Smith went deep there for a sec.
I think everybody did.
Yeah, no. Great play by Dalton Varsho as well. So, no, hey, listen, I am a Dodgers fan at heart, but Canadian baseball fan is the most important thing. If the Toronto Blue Jays can do this, it is the most important thing in my sports history, and it'll be unbelievable.
I think the Raptors is the biggest one for me as a sports fan. I had 6 Super Bowls. It's tough to pick which one
I
you
grew
really
up
want
playing baseball. The Blue Jays have their fingerprints all over that.
Yeah, so. Brett today also, and once again, I do believe him when he says this. He loves the Jays. He loves the Dodgers. He's the only guy that I will allow to have 2 teams. It's also AL, NL, so I'm kind of okay with that. I'm a Braves guy as well.
Yeah,
Aaron Bordato, Atlanta Braves. It just works together. But this man brought his Canadian baseball jersey tonight as well as his Dodgers jersey. So whatever way this goes,
I can celebrate.
Brett ends up being a winner no matter what. Eating dubs tonight, brother. God, I hope I'm eating a dub. Well, let's get
Canada logo, Canada flag.
There it is. That's a real one. Shout out, but a real one as well. That's our boy Austin. First comment of the night says, Bordzy, you know the drill. The rest of you, my fine OM fam, let's keep the vibes high, beers cold, and get to work. This is our house. It's time I should mention we are down here at Dogpatch, of course. Excellent service. As per always, Brett, you get to be down here tonight.
I know.
I guess during pregame.
Yeah,
we're always crushing a couple beers while we're here.
I know.
Double sip.
Whenever they always come down and hand you a beer, and then you finish yours and they hand you a fresh one, I'm upstairs going, what the hell?
It is nice, and that's the service you only get at Dogpatch. We're going to be here throughout the whole season. Keep it locked on our socials. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be here this week. I'm going to be off to sunny Dominican Republic on Monday. Can't wait. 7 days, all inclusive. My buddy's getting married. I'm a groomsman in the MC.
Chuck, yeah.
I'm going to be sunburned and hungover and shit when I come back. And I'm pretty sure the night I come back, the Oilers play. Still not sure if I'm doing that game or not.
You should.
It might be funny to just watch me.
Yeah.
Just get the shakes. I'm just like trying to do anything I can't do it.
You're pale but tanned at the same time.
Can't wait for it. I like Amanda said pregaming should just be renamed Jay's Watch Party. Justine, she's logs in thinking I'm missing pregaming with Bordzy, only to realize we're all watching the Jays. Have you got us on the second television in your house? Hey, that's more than fine. Maybe we get some volume during the commercials or a million mound visits. We said it. This game's going to take forever.
Yeah, what inning are they in?
We're bottom of the 4th, 2 men on, Vladimir Guerrero up at the plate. I'm trying to stay calm, but we got to talk about it. The big moment that happened early on in this game. Bo Bichette with an absolute pimp job. Bert, who am I?
Oh, is that Bo Bichette?
Yeah, it was.
I think that's Bo
The
Bichette.
Sally, that's its own bat flipping in a sense because he just pimped it, looked and strutted. That was awesome, Bert.
It's really awesome for Bo Bichette. Future Dodger. Free agent coming up.
Oh my God, that is going to happen, isn't it?
Yeah. So, hey, good for him. He gets his final moment as a Blue Jay. grew up and bred as a Blue Jay, gets to do it. Bring home Vladdy. I think, but like genuinely, it is really cool for Bo Bichette. This has been the postseason in October of Vladdy,
Yep.
and he's missed a couple series with his injury. He's able to get into this one and has contributed. And for him to be able to get that home run, which potentially, as of right now, is the World Series winning run. I ain't touching
you
shit.
Motherfucker.
It is awesome. It is awesome.
It really was. And like they showed a photo yesterday. It's Vladdy and Bo, and they're both down in like Dunedin.
Yeah.
Vladdy looks like an entirely different person.
Oh,
Bo
yeah.
looks like a little boy.
Yep.
And here they are both at their moment. Also, Vladdy meeting him at home plate there. You can see that was a nice little moment between the two of them. And then shut up the defense of the Blue Jays here. Vladdy himself just made a disgusting play at first base.
To his left and to his right.
That changed the entire complexion of.
Oh, get out.
Oh, Vladdy. Popped out to second with 2 men on. But I tell you, it was the defense. Addison Barger had one earlier in the outfield. He was able to hold the runner at second base. And then Dalton Varsho, beautiful catch that held the Dodgers to only scoring 1 run. Shit is tense right now, brother. And then we saw Jimenez gets plunked with the ball there. To be honest with you, I'm down for it, but I don't totally get what Jimenez was so mad about. I don't think the intention was to plunk the 9 hitter in the Blue Jays lineup, but I love that he was fired up.
He's mad. He's mad. It gets him in the hands. Yeah. It's like that's very easy to get injured with. I don't know the last time I've seen a World Series bench clear.
That was awesome.
That was this World Series, and hey, I get to watch a lot of World Series championships. This has been one of the best World Series I've ever watched.
You're like me with Super Bowls. I've seen out what my friends say when they absolutely hate my guts when I start talking about it. And hey, what can you say to a winner? But also, we'll keep you updated. I'm sure Oilersnation After Dark is going to be half Blue Jays post-game show as well. Yeah. And hey, we love you. We appreciate the Oilers fans in here. So I will give you some Oilers talk as well. And I tell you what I don't want to talk about, Bert, is the Edmonton Oilers' last game against the New York Rangers, because they shit down their leg so bad in that hockey game. Once again, some brutal turnovers from one Evan Bouchard. Turnover after turnover. We obviously saw in the end the Oilers fall in overtime on a JT Miller game-winning goal. I thought we were done with JT Miller over here in Edmonton.
Has to be him.
Right when they think I'm out, they pull me back in. JT Miller. It was bad. And we got to talk about Bouch. In a long line here of bad games we've seen from Evan Bouchard in his tenure as an Oiler, that one was definitely up there. The internet was angry after that hockey game. We on postgame were not thrilled because it is kind of the same story here. 12-13, going to be 14 games into the year. Evan Bouchard kind of said it himself in the postgame interviews. He was wearing that one big time. He said, paraphrasing, you can make those mistakes in game 1 and 2. Sure. You can't be making that in 12 and 13 and the same kind of mistakes that continue to happen. The big discussion was, should Evan Bouchard be benched? Should he have some, maybe even heading into this game, type of punishment, if you will? And the argument is, Nobby tends to hold his players accountable. We saw it from Darnell Nurse in the previous game against Utah. Same thing as Bouch. 2 brutal fucking turnovers that end up in your net immediately. Nobby sat Darnell down. Rest of the game, no giveaways. And then we saw on Thursday, Darnell had his best game of the season with 2 goals. I don't know how directly correlated the benching and the goals are, but I'm going to roll with it. So the argument has been, hey, why doesn't that same logic get applied to Evan Bouchard? I'm curious if tonight there could be maybe first power play for the Edmonton Oilers. We see Jake Wallman out there, maybe Matthias Ekholm, maybe even Darnell Nurse after the rocks he was pounding in the last hockey game. It's kind of the argument of, hey, everybody needs to be held accountable. And yes, Bouchard is your number 1 defenseman. He does play power play. He does play PK. You're going to need him. Maybe it's like, when a parent's mad at their kid and they take away the favorite toy and throw them in timeout just for a little bit. Maybe if we don't see the start from Evan Bouchard, if we see another bad turnover early, I think it's more than fair that Nobby takes away that power play responsibility, because Bouchard, the magnifying glasses are going to be out tonight because it was bad on Thursday.
Yeah, no. And I kind of agreed with what Pang said the other day. We saw Darnell Nurse get his benching. He missed his time, everything like that. Maybe there is a truth to, hey, Nobby knows his players. He knows, hey, a benching is not going to affect Evan Bouchard or turn Evan Bouchard the way that we want. That's just a part of coaching. And will we see a repercussion? Maybe. But maybe the repercussions are just behind the scenes. Maybe the repercussions are not stuff that we see on the ice. Not everything is supposed to be out in the open for everybody to see. I expect and know that Evan Bouchard will be better. I've seen Evan Bouchard be miles better, not only in the playoffs, but in the regular season. He's had fantastic games and shows why he is not only worth that contract, but one of the best players. Shut up.
Shout out, Cheers. Keep going.
But I really want to temper the expectations of somebody sitting there going, he's got to get benched. He can't be out there. He can't. Because we're not, hey, newsflash, we're not the ones that are going to be making those decisions. And I know that sucks. I know that we all wish that we can make those decisions. That's why they make games like NHL 26. We can make those decisions.
I'd never bench anyone.
yeah, exactly.
I'm the most lenient coach there is.
Yeah,
sure, pick all you want, brother.
You've only scored 2 goals all year?
Shit. First line.
You're 86 overall. But I just think that there is probably something that had happened, and we just won't know about
Single for Rojas there.
Mig Rowe.
Top of the first, one out. Scherzer's still on the mound. As for the Oilers, they did hit the ice earlier this morning for morning skate, and they're going to be going back to it. 12-6, meaning one Noah Philp is going to enter the lineup. There you see it on your screen. The lineup expected tonight, the Nuge with McDavid and Mangiapane. Second line of Vasily Podkolzin, Leon Draisaitl, and Jack Roslovic. That trio's been awesome. And we'll talk about it in a bit. Jack Roslovic expected to play on PP1 this evening. As we'll get further in the lineup, there's going to be no Tommy Smokes. Your third line, Matt Savoy with Adam Henrique and Trent Frederick. Your fourth, the Iceman with Noah Philp and Curtis Lazar are going to be back in the lineup. Then your pairings, stand to their roots. Ekholm with Bush, Nurse with Wallman, Kulak with Emerson. They did have Regula with Stetcher, but neither of them are expected to play tonight. But a lot of fans, shout out Schurz, clap it up for him. That's his final game in the MLB. Final appearance.
No, that's Clayton Kershaw.
No, isn't Schurz done as well? Yeah, you're right. He loves this team.
Yeah,
he ain't leaving this fucking team.
Loves this shit.
I live for this shit. But Noah Philp's going to be back in the lineup. I know a lot of Oilers fans, us included, have been banging the drum to get him back in. It's a discussion of what does a guy got to do to stay in the lineup. He's played 6 games. He has 2 goals, 3 points in total. He has been a proud winner of the Jeff, maybe not a proud winner, of the Jeff Skinner Award. He's a winner of the Jeff Skinner Award. He's got it. But he seems to be the one young guy that Nobby isn't totally giving a ton of leash to. Matt Savoy has played in every game thus far this season, all 12. Ice Howard's only missed 1. He's played in 11. Even the elder statesman, David Tomasek, Tommy Smokes, he's been in and out of the lineup probably a little bit more consistently and given more leeway, especially on PP1. Philpy is going to be back in. Once again, I don't know if he's going to average a point every other game for the rest of the season, but he's been awesome. And the argument is that the Oilers, they keep saying it themselves. I've been saying it for 12 pre and post games. Simple hockey. Keep it simple. And that's the style of play that Noah Philp brings. He's above 50% in the faceoff dot. He's smart defensively. I love that Philpy's back in the lineup, and I don't even know if he's got to do anything. He's just going to get knocked out even if he scores a goal tonight, but I'm stoked to see him back in here. Nobby, let the young boys roll.
Yeah, no, and I agree with you. I don't think that there is something that he can do that will sit there and go, okay, yeah.
He's just kind of pigeonholed into that role.
Yeah, no, and I think that also is a product of, oh, wow, you have a lot of center.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you have a lot of guys who can play up the middle, plug and play up the middle. And then on top of it, if you do end up going 12 or 11-7, okay, who are the 2 that you're going to have up the middle? Oh, okay, 29-97.
Mm-hmm. Adam Henry.
Fine. Yeah, we'll sacrifice the center, dude. So I get it, but I have been very impressed with what I've seen with Noah Philp on the ice, especially this season. Last season, you could tell that he kind of needed that work to become a pro, and this year you can see that those have been. He has developed into a pro right now, and he missed some time. Obviously, we knew that he was going to miss some time, but he ended up coming back being. I'm very happy with the way that he has developed.
This his career arc here. It's not prototypical. It's not maybe what you think of, because obviously he stopped playing hockey for a season or 2 there. But dude, he's been back. Shout out Noah Philp. Noah Philp, and I hope he continues to grab this role. Yeah, man.
Missing a whole year, and the reason, like, how he missed that time, and being able to just step back into a role and being a
Get back
full-time-
in game shape, everything. Dude, I couldn't get back to shape.
It doesn't matter if you were an all-star. It doesn't matter who you are. Coming back after that much time without, I don't know how much he skated. I don't really know how much logistically into that, but just being able to do that is difficult.
Every time Shohei comes up at the plate, what did I tell you earlier? The man just puts fear in my body. I get anxious when they put him on the screen, anything for reasons like that. 1 out, 2 men on base. As for the Oilers' opponent, the Blackhawks are rolling into town. They've got, I guess, a bit of a surprising record. They're 5-4-2 on the year, and weirdly enough, they are 1 point back of the Edmonton Oilers. Oilers got the final wild card spot, though. I love that I'm already checking that and looking at it. There's been strides, though, this season from the Blackhawks. We know they've been, I'll say it, ass for the last couple of seasons. But you're starting to see some young players here developing. Obviously, they're led by Connor Bedard, first overall pick in 2023. He's got 14 points in 11 games. But there's been other guys. Frank Nazar.
I say Nazer.
Blazer. We settled on Blazer earlier. Frank Blazer. Oh, that's dope. Frank Blazer also has 11 points in 11 games. You got Taivo Teravainen, Ryan Donato. They got Artem Levshinov on the back end. So you're starting to see some strides here for the Chicago Blackhawks. And then that doesn't even mention their young netminder in one, Spencer Knight, who's been awesome this season. He's got a .914 save percentage. He's another awesome story that you root for as he went into the player assistance program. Shout out to him. He's found his way back. Obviously was in. Oh, God. Okay, we're good. Okay. He obviously was involved in the Seth Jones trade, but the Blackhawks, hey, this is a game the Oilers should win. No excuses, straight up. It is that simple. The Blackhawks, they're on their way a little bit. Might not be this year, might not be next year, might not be the year after that, but they're coming.
Was he in that Seth Jones trade?
Yeah.
I think he was before. Really?
No, he was in that.
Oh, wow.
Shout out Michael Menzies' pregame scout report on Oilersnation.com.
No, I genuinely love Spencer Knight. I was kind of upset that the Oilers couldn't. Thank you so much.
Look at how was that for your first experience?
Fantastic.
Brett finished his beer, immediately taken away.
I
And
didn't even
have
have to
beer.
have some sort of initial.
God
hey,
damn, I love Dogpatch.
Spencer Knight. I really love Spencer Knight coming into his draft year. He is genuinely one of the best goaltending prospects I'd ever watched. Growing up, I just loved his confidence and the way that he plays the puck. I just really, really enjoy watching Spencer Knight when he was coming in. So it kind of disappointed me the way that he was kind of utilized in Florida, which isn't to his fault or really Florida's fault, technically, really, because they did have and signed Sergei Bobrovsky there. So they just kind of got caught up with
timelines didn't line up.
Well, and how quickly, yeah, exactly. Spencer Knight ended up developing, and you go, oh, well, we kind of are paying this guy $10 million, $10 million. It's kind of tough to get him out. So, Chicago said, hey, uppies. We'll take Spencer Knight, and you have seen the fruit of said labor with Spencer Knight and being able to be patient. And I think that's a great spot for him because they are able to be patient. They don't need the pressure of being good right now. Spencer Knight can go out there, do his job, and whether or not it's a win or loss on the record book, he's still doing. He looks fantastic.
Still 24 years young.
Yeah,
he's already played over 100 games in the NHL.
Yeah.
This boy be good. This boy be good. This boy be good. Also, Jay's got out of the inning.
Yeah, they did.
Anxiety. Let's go now. Quickly, need to know information courtesy of Wilhauk Beef Jerky, because only the finest tasting meat products earn the Wilhauk name. Made from 100% Alberta beef. Their jerky is aged, seasoned, smoked, and marinated to savory perfection. They gladly fill orders of any size, and you can find out more at wilhaukbeefjerky.com. So the Oilers, they've won the last 8 of 9 against the Chicago Blackhawks dating back to 2022, 2023, and they have outscored them 37-25 over that stretch. This will also be Ryan Nugent-Hopkins' 972nd career NHL game, which will make him second all-time in Oilers games in an Oilers jersey, passing Ryan Smith.
Wow.
Shout out Smitty, we love you. Only behind Kevin Lowe. And as we know, if things go right this year, there might be another silver stick handed out this season. And that one is going to mean a little bit more for Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Also, Chris Knoblauch currently sits at 99 career NHL wins. So if he gets the dub tonight, that would be a 100. And he would join Bruce Boudreau and Andrew Burnett for 8th fewest games to reach 100 wins as a coach. Did they go to back-to-back Stanley Cup finals? I don't actually know that, but I'm gonna say no.
Bruce Boudreau and who's the
Andrew
other one?
Burnett.
No.
Exactly. Stuart Skinner's going to get the start for the Oil. Not his best performance. We'll talk about it in a second, but he has great numbers against Chicago. 4-0-0, 2.00 goals against with a .924 save percentage. I need that, Stu. On the other side, the Blackhawks 5-4-2, 1 point out of a wild card spot. They're in the midst of a 6-game Western road swing. This is game number 2 of that trip. They lost to the Winnipeg Jets 6-3 on Thursday. That score looks okay. They potted some late goals. They got absolutely shit on by the Winnipeg Jets in that game. The Blackhawks, their numbers, don't even need to go through it. Mid. I think you showed them a little bit earlier on the screen.
Still better than the Oilers, though.
Fuck, kind of backed myself in the corner there, didn't I? Jason Dickinson, he's not going to play tonight. He's the only big injury, unless I guess you include Shea Weber, who's technically on the roster. And
Shea Weber's not playing
It shows him every single time on the score app. I love it. Makes me giggle.
I have Shea Weber anytime goal.
Fuck, cash out, brother. Then Spencer Knight, obviously he's going to get the start. He has a career 0-1-1 record against the Oilers, 3.52 goals against with a .901 save percentage. Bert, throw it up quickly for the people in case they're joining late. The projected lineup for the Oilers. We're going 12-6. No more 11-7. Your top line, it's what we've come to know. That second line, I'm starting to love. Matt Savoy with Rico and Freddie, Howard, Philp, and Lazar. But the big story heading into this one, Bert, with no David Tomasek, no Tommy Smokes in the lineup, Jack Roslovic is going to get the PP1 spot. Nobby spoke to the media earlier today saying he's going to get the net front roll. It's great play. Great play from Max Muncy. That's okay. Take 2. Saying that Jack Roslovic will play the net front roll this evening. As I said to you, earned, not given for Jack Roslovic, if you ask me. 10 games in to his Oilers tenure, he's looked awesome. He only has 1 goal and 4 points, but anybody who's been watching these games knows he's building serious chemistry with Leon Draisaitl. He's got one hell of a shot. He skates beautifully out there on the ice, and I think him getting PP1, we know that, hey, that's Zach Hyman's spot. We're all just warming up a seat, keeping it warm for Hyman till he comes back. But Nobby just told us it's going to be another week or week to week, who knows, especially when Nobby says it, until Hyman returns. And while I think Tommy Smokes has been good, been solid in that net front role, he's definitely been snake bitten a little bit. Jack Roslovic has earned this spot, whether it's net front, wherever. I think he's got a high hockey IQ. He's meshed with Leon very well so far. You've seen flashes with Connor. I love that Roslovic's getting this opportunity.
Yeah, no, it's funny because I think every single game, first of all, like every single After Dark, we sit here and go, that's just Jeff Roslovic.
Jeff Skinner, you were trying to, yeah, we all do it.
That's Jack Roslovic's best game as an Oiler. And then I watch O&E, and then Tyler goes, that was Jack Roslovic's best game as an Oiler. And but it's not like hyperbole. Like, we're not just saying that just to be like, oh, that was his best game. Every single game, he has genuinely gotten better, more noticeable, and more comfortable as an Edmonton Oiler. And we are sitting here, and he's gotten multiple points in the last couple of games. He got his first goal, which was a beautiful shot. What a shot that was. And you're just seeing really what Jack Roslovic can end up bringing to this lineup. And I'm very excited to see what he continues to bring, because he has been, again, very impressive and gotten better every single game he's played. Let's see how now this is the kind of the reward that you're seeing for Jack Roslovic. He has earned it.
Earned, not given. Also got to pay the bills quickly. Shout out Oodle Noodle. Download their app today. It's available on the Google Play Store or the App Store. Once you do so, sign up for an account. You can earn loyalty rewards points. Now, starting goaltenders, brought to you by Odd Company, Nation Beer Everyday Lager. That's exactly what we got in these cups down at Dogpatch. And that's what you should be drinking on every day, not just game day, every single day. I don't condone drinking every day of the week, but if you're going to, better be Odd Company Nation Beer Everyday Lager.
Every day.
Yeah.
Legally, they can't do that on TV.
But we can't.
We're
the goaltending matchup, obviously Stuart Skinner against one Spencer Knight. We got some numbers here head-to-head between, or not head-to-head to tell the tape this year. Stu, 3-3-2, 2.59 goals against with an 8.96, and then Spencer Knight, 4-3-1, 2.59 with a 9.14. We're running out of time, so I can't go along with this one. Yeah, that was bullshit. That was also great. Brett gives awesome catcher energy. I think if you put the mask on him, the hair coming out. Yeah, sorry.
catcher.
Can tell.
I did catch before though.
Yeah, actually, I would say that too.
Yeah, I've
You
done
just,
that.
you just give off good vibes. You know,
Thank you.
yeah, you do. Shout out
Scott.
you. Shout out you, brother. But Stuart Skinner, I want to say the pitchforks have been out. Obviously, the pressure's on. He needs to have a good game because he started out hot to begin this season. It's definitely fizzled off a little bit. But I tell you, the pitchforks are just out so unjustly sometimes. There's one specific person we were talking about that is on social media. It's Evan Bouchard turning that puck over on the blue line, 150 feet away from his net, comes down as a breakaway. And the response is, fucking Stuart Skinner can't stop a fucking breakaway. This guy sucks. He's the worst. And I'm like, man, you're so blinded by your hate and rage that you can't see what's literally right in front of your face, which is an awful turnover. I get it. Stuart Skinner can be better. He needs to be better. And I think he's going to be better. And then on the other side, obviously, one Spencer Knight. Let's quickly give him the away lineup brought to you by Greta Bar Yeg. Whether it's Edmonton, Calgary, Toronto, Vancouver, Greta's got you covered. And they've got a delicious menu at every one of those spots. It's the same menu. And let me tell you, somebody sends me a spicy vodka rigatoni pasta, I'll be forever in your debt. Let's pull it up. The projected lineup this evening for the Chicago Blackhawks. It is Ryan Green with Connor Bedard and Andre Burakovsky, who scored a nasty between the legs goal the other night in tight. It was gross. And then it's Teuvo Teravainen, who owns the Oilers with Frank Nazar, Blazer, as we've nicknamed him, and Tyler Bertuzzi. Ryan Donato with Colton Dach and Ilya Mikheyev. Landon Slaggert with Nick Foligno, who went as Nick Sirianni, and Nick Sirianni, the Eagles coach, went as Nick Foligno. That's a bromance I didn't know about. And Sam Lafferty rounds it out. Alex Vlasic with Sam Rinzel, Grizzlick with Murphy, Wyatt Kaiser with Artem Levshinov. Quickly, player to watch. Why is it Connor Bedard or Blazer?
I just have to say, who the fuck is Ryan Green?
I have no idea.
I am there are a lot of these that we sit here and then like Liam or whoever we have here will sit here and go, I've never heard of that guy. And I'm like, well, okay, this guy's done this. This is genuinely one of the first guys I've sat there and gone, I've never heard of this dude.
He's played 13 career games and has 2 points.
Went to BU.
Went to BU.
PU.
Must be a hockey. Let's just go now. We're running out of time. Bordzy's back.
Artem Levshinov.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going Connor Bedard or Blazer. That's Frank Nazar.
Blazer.
This is Blaze. This is Blazer. This is Blazer. Shut up, Bet365. Download the app today because whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. I had a good bet yesterday on the Jays. The account is flush again. Hopefully the good vibes transfer back over to on the ice for the Edmonton Oilers. Tonight, I am going with Darnell Nurse to get 2+ blocks at -155. He has been eating pucks so far this season, averaging over 3 per game. Net, it's a Rozovic parlay here. 2+ shots at -200. He's obviously on the line with Leon. Second line, building good chemistry. But he's getting that net front spot. On a couple banging away, just a couple gross ones. I don't even care if they're totally shots, whatever. I like the spot that he's going to be at. And then, tell you, Roslovic power play point is +350 if you want to get real juicy with it, but you can't parlay that together. So I went with Roslovic 1 point -105 together. This is, I believe, +320. I like this one. I like this one a lot. Do you?
No, but yeah.
I hate you so much.
I'm not a big points guy.
Take
like
that
I'm not a
jersey
big
off.
shut. Can I put this one on? I don't know. I'm not a big points guy. Just because you're just really hoping for a lot of things.
Well, he's on the power play, brother.
I know, and that's why I'm kind of like, oh, I could see him getting a secondary assist, or like so like, yeah, I get it, but no. I kind of like the first two more though. I like Darnell 2+ blocks, and I like Jack Roslovic with 2+ shots. I do think he has good kind of a fire under his ass a little bit here, so I do kind of like.
I feel like the sports books haven't adjusted as much as they should. Yeah. Embarrass American says Roslovic and chill. Hell yeah, brother. Awesome. Score prediction anytime, goal score.
I'm gonna go with 4-5-2 Oil.
I like that.
Jack Roslovic anytime. I literally just said that's a tough bet.
He's back in.
Why
He's
not?
back in. He's back in to get 1 point from me. I'm going 4-2 for the Edmonton Oilers. If you pick Jack Roslovic. Oh, it's also Dia de los Muertos game as well. This is Brett's Halloween costume. I got to wear Batman yesterday, but you didn't come to the office yesterday to bring a costume. So get your fit off, brother. Also, shout out Kennedy because our office is crawling with Halloween candy. I already put back like 15. I feel fat and gross. We love you. We appreciate you all. Brett and I believe, We might be doing the post-game show from home because it might be a super late night. Also, Jays still alive, still up. Chris Bassett now on the mound for the Jays. Good luck. I hope the next time I see your faces, we are World Series champions. And I hope me and you still have a good friendship and we don't throw down from now until the end of that hockey game. We will, no promises. We will see what happens. But I love you all. I appreciate you all. Also, reminder, I'm gone all week. But on Monday, you can start tuning into The Sauce with Ryder and Lisa live on the Oilersnation YouTube channel. Dude,
I'm so excited for this.
I know, me too. And I said I'm gonna be like, not doing anything for the next 7 days. I'm gonna love having a little open up the YouTube app while I'm laying down by the pool. I'm gonna be in all the chats this week. I'm gonna go off like a fan, like fuck Stuart Skinner. This guy. Just let it fly, brother. But that'll do it for us. Yeah. Pre-game with Bordzy. Any final words? I don't know what to call you while you wear that.
El Primo. The fuck? No. Go Dodgers.
Go Jays. I love you all. I appreciate you all. Good luck on the Bet365 Battlegrounds. Say a prayer. See you on the other side. Go Jays.